Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at some shotguns, because I think shotguns are a pretty underrated gun class in COD Mobile, and I'm just talking about how good they are and like my opinions on the different guns. Because honestly, the shotguns, for what they are, they're pretty different, and we're talking about that. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so the first gun we're looking at is the HS2126. It's the burst shotgun. Honestly, I've used this before. It's the only shotgun with the birdshot ammo, which honestly I think is underused. They should put it on like the KRM or something. I don't know. I think it'd make the KRM and the BY-15 a little bit better, or a little bit different actually. But that's just my opinion, honestly. I haven't watched it. I don't know how good it is, but this is a pretty nice shotgun, honestly. It's a bit on the slower end, right? You're gonna be using hipfire. Honestly, the ADS is not as good as you'd think it'd be most of the time with those burst shotguns the burst and like the full auto shotguns. Honestly, aiming it isn't the best with them. That's just my opinion, though. It really doesn't matter. If you're good with it, you're good with it. I've used this gun before. It's not the worst gun. That's honestly all I can say. It's kind of a weird gun in my opinion, just because it is a slower gun, right? You're walking around with it, but it doesn't really have that much range either. So it's you kind of have to hit that sweet spot and actually take advantage of it and be a little smart with how you use it. But I don't mind it. It's a fun gun. That's honestly most of the shotguns. They're just fun to use. They're not the best, not the most competitive, viable, but fun to use. So let's move on to the next gun. Ooh, the BY-15. Honestly, this is the only shotgun I have maxed out. Honestly, I like it. It's one of the better shotguns in my opinion, just because it's good. It's very similar to the KRM. Just the fact that they're basically thinking, they're not as similar as I thought they were. Thought they were a lot more similar than they are, but they're still pretty similar. And just the way you use them. But I like this the BY-15. It's really nice. It's a good reliable shotgun. Now into the lever shotgun, the HSO whatever. Thinking it's the lever shotgun. Honestly, when you look at it, you would think, oh, you know, most of the things that increase its ADS, right? Have more ADS bullets, right? So you think, oh, this is really strong with accuracy, and you can get some good range with it, right? You know, long range, put like the choke on it or whatever, right? Put the laser on it, and then you get some good distance. Actually, no, not at all. I came back to this gun later, like recently, thinking, oh, okay, this is gonna be fun, because I used to just hip fire with guns, with the shotguns, so I really didn't aim, so I wasn't using them to full potential, so I was like, okay, now that I scope in with shotguns more, you know, is this good? Not at all. It's horribly inaccurate, and you're not gonna do any good damage at a not even like a long range. It's just kind of medium range. You can't kill anything with it. But that said, honestly, I think you probably could use this. As long as it's not that inaccurate, and you can like make it a fast build, right? You can put fast attachments on it and run around, or like the slug. This is the only gun that has the bullet spread on it, which I think that makes it more accurate. So maybe if you use the slugs, it might be good. But yeah. Alright, the striker. The striker, I haven't heard the best things about it, but I enjoy it. It's a fun gun. If you have, oh no, I have this one maxed too. Thought the BY was the only one, but yeah, no, the slugs are good on it in my opinion. because you can get that good medium range damage on it, right? But you have to reduce the recoil bit and accuracy and put some work into it. But definitely, you can do well with it, in my opinion. Alright, the K-Arm. I do not use this gun enough. It's a gun, honestly. I don't have enough experience with it, but I think you could be successful with it. It's similar to the BY, as I said, the BY-15. So, honestly, you could probably use it at some point. Honestly. Yeah, that's all. Enough said. On to the next one. Alright, the Echo. I actually have a story about this one. I was like, oh, but this was before the Jack 12 came out, so I was like, okay. You know, you use this, and I was like, put slugs on it, right, level it up, and then you get, like, basically an assault rifle that does a lot of damage and has good range, right? Not really, it's slow enough fire rate, right, like, to be kind of bad, like, comparatively, to compare it between the fire rate, it's like really low. It's more similar to like the Striker, right? The Striker has a higher fire rate than this gun, right? And it's just kind of a mega gun, right? Yeah, like slugs, it does 54 damage. That's not good enough for a gun like this, and so it's kind of bad. Alright, the R9. Alright, so this gun is there's a funny story with it. So basically, when it came out first, I couldn't figure out how to use it. That sounds like really weird, but the weird where it's like it's a burst gun, right? But you have to like hold the gun down to fire both shots, right? And I couldn't understand it, so I was not understanding the concept, and so it was horrible. But I recently came back to it, and it's really good, right? I don't even have leveled up much, but it's really good because you can scope in and throw a bunch of shots, and it has good range and good damage, and it's honestly a really nice gun for what it is. So I'd recommend using it if you want to, just for the fact of it's pretty solid. You would need a bit more shotgun experience, right, to use it, I would say. Just because it's a little bit of a weird and you need some experience with it. But it's definitely a shotgun that you should pick up and try to use for a bit. And it's fun. Right? It's fun. Alright. The Jack 12. Okay, this shouldn't even be considered a shotgun, because you just put slugs on it, and it's basically just like the Odin. And then it's not even a shotgun anymore. And you could say that with most guns, but like not really, because the other shotguns, right, they at least have like the shotgunny usage, right, of slower fire rate and kind of low damage, and you're just getting kind of that range. But this gun, you just turn into the Odin, you just get a sniper machine gun, and like it's good, but it's just kind of a weird gun, and honestly, it's not that shotgun. It's kind of weird where it's good for a shotgun because it's just the Odin, but it's not a shotgun really. So I've never seen anyone actually use it as a shotgun. Right, like with not the slugs or the frags. So it's just kind of weird, but all in all, it's good, right? Yeah.